Cancel culture has become unavoidable at this point, and it's safe to say I despise it. Now, I don't think this opinion is very strong, and I don't think it's being left in the dark, because I think quite a lot of you share the same opinion on cancel culture. It's just became such a disgusting and especially childish way to destroy somebody's career nowadays. Now, in this video, I think to properly illustrate my feelings against cancel culture, I thought I would show you these two videos, or more specifically, two major people who you've probably heard of before, Tati and James Charles. Now, I'm sure after I said both those names, you instantly had Vietnam flashbacks of 2019 when all that shit went down. It's safe to say it was a pretty crazy thing when James Charles got absolutely cancelled, and it's also safe to say none of us learned anything. It's almost kind of laughable to look back and notice that we've really not improved with cancel culture since then. In fact, I'd even argue it's gotten a lot more extreme, and people are getting their careers destroyed for the most stupid reasons. I think something else to note is the fact that the people who cancel these celebrities are normally the people who haven't actually done much in their life. I know that sounds ridiculous, but if you think about it, it's actually pretty true. I mean, think about the people who want to go out of their way canceling somebody bigger than them. And that's definitely not to degrade anyone, and I also don't mean just in social status, the people who are lower. I mean the people who actually don't do anything. You know, the classic people who just sit and watch Netflix all day, sit on Snapchat, that kind of shit. If you roll with that, then that's totally fine, but, you know, you're not really doing much with your life. It's not really gonna come to anything. I know that's pretty blunt, and I know some people are completely happy with not doing anything special in their life, but it just feels sad for me.
It's been a long time coming.
And we're already 5 seconds in, and what the fuck? Mate, why are you crying? Are you trying to get the watch time up or something? It seems kind of obvious. I mean, I'm sure you or I, if we were to be starting recording a video, if we were to be instantly crying, we'd say, oh, well, I'll wipe my tears away and I'll reshoot again. But no, that doesn't seem to be what Tati is going for here, you know? She's thinking, if I start crying, then people might watch a bit longer, you know? It's gonna be a bit more emotional, a bit more close to heart. You know, if I'm just crying everywhere, people gotta believe me. I mean, it's just ridiculous if they don't. What I find especially funny in these first 5 seconds of a 40-minute video, and don't worry, we're not going to be watching all of it, that would be pretty ridiculous. I'm glad I'm not somebody who watches this whole video. But what I love the most in this frame is her t-shirt. It says peace. Peace? I mean, what? This doesn't really seem like peace. The title itself is in capital letters. Breaking my silence. That doesn't really give you the impression of peace, does it? But I mean, who am I to judge? You know, wear the peace t-shirt if you want, you know, that's what you're really aiming for. I also noticed we're only 5 seconds in and we should probably go somewhere. I'm nitpicking a bit, but I kind of just noticed that and thought I'd point it out because it's kind of funny.
For me to share with you some very, very important things. And I am going to be reading from what is approved by my legal team. So I am, once I start getting into what I need to share with you guys today, what I feel is important to share with you, I won't be deviating, and it's...
Yeah, mate, can you break for a second? I want to pause somewhere, but you just, like a robot, you're like, man, you just don't take any breaks. It's pissing me off. But, shit, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, why are you getting your legal team into this? What, like the fucking legal team of James versus Tati? You know, I didn't know people had legal teams. No, for YouTube beef. Like, are they making this professional? I mean, if you are trying to make a professional, crying in the first 5 seconds wouldn't really help that, but, you know, who am I to judge? But again, I'm nitpicking. I'm avoiding what's really important here, and what's important is that she's gonna expose James Charles for being a predator. But maybe not the words predator, because that would come out as a bit overly offensive, but, you know, he's just a sort of predator. He's not really a predator, but he's a predator. She's kind of blurring the lines here, but maybe that's because her legal team doesn't want her to be spitting straight fire, straight facts everywhere. You know, they're like, Tati, we're all for making this fake video exposing another YouTuber, you know. Our legal team think that's completely fine, but don't spit too many facts. But I mean, we're 27 seconds in. Can you be bothered watching anymore? Because I certainly can. So we're gonna move on to the next video. Now, I don't think James Charles has responded to this, or if he has, he hasn't directly on his YouTube channel with another big video. No more lies. He hasn't done that yet, so I'm still excited for that. But I want to see Shane Dawson's reaction to this. Reaction. I want to see Shane Dawson's reaction to this. Now, you might be wondering, what did this genius do to react to this video? You know, did he make his own video, sitting down, reacting, like a 40-minute video? You know, no more lies, Shane Dawson edition. Well, no, not exactly. He went live on Instagram, like the second it happened. And it was kind of a shit show. But yeah, this is only 2 minutes long, and it's pretty great, so I'm just gonna show you it.
This is insane. This is insane. This woman is a fucking... I'm gonna wait till as many people get in here as... Keep playing it. Keep playing it.
I didn't even know I was making a video. So how is it that so many editorial outlets knew that something was coming before I had...
Because you message drama channels! Oh my god.
Oh my god. Isn't it insane to think that these adults have literally made the entire beauty genre on YouTube seem as primarily drama more than beauty? Like, literally, an outsider who doesn't watch these beauty channels, it looks like a entire drama genre. I mean, maybe that's just me, but I think these people realize they get even more publicity if they talk about drama, like ridiculous drama, which will mean nothing to your life. It's not gonna affect your life at all. Like, I bet you in 5 years, you're not even gonna remember who these people are. They're gonna get hit off the charts. Well, maybe Shane Dawson, he's been around for a while. But people like Tati and stuff, you know, you're gonna be 8 years old and go, oh yeah, I remember Tati. You know, she was... what was she even known for, aside from trying to expose people? I mean, if you think about it, she's literally like almost 40. You're almost 40. You could be an adult. You're married. Just calm down. What are you trying to do? You're trying to save your career? It just all feels blatantly fake, and I feel so sorry. I feel so sorry for these people who believe it. Like, it's probably mostly 8-year-olds, but the older people, it's ridiculous. I sort of take back my statement on the James Charles thing, because in 2019, I think some of us, including me, did learn something from this, that we shouldn't judge something from one side of the story. Everybody was claiming that James Charles was a predator, all these things. Then he came out with a video, everybody's like, oh no, I'm sorry, James, can I come back to you now? I'll resubscribe? And he boosted back up again. So clearly, people change sides. You know, you're not on one of these people's sides. You're just on the internet side. You're not picking sides, you're just picking who people like more. Because generally, in fact, almost everybody thought James Charles was knocked into the oblivion, and then he just came back, and now he's bigger than all these people. And I think that shouldn't have just taught a lesson to these people, but it should teach a lesson to us, that if you want to be the smarter person, you need to not judge these things. You know, being an eagle and just looking down with an unbiased perspective is so powerful, and it makes you feel so good when these things come out. Like, literally, to just be looking at these things and think, I don't give a shit, I don't know, it just feels so great, but maybe that's just me. But again, that's just my opinion on all this shit, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. Another video will be popping up right now, you know, click on it, do your stuff, subscribe, all that sort of stuff, like the video. I'll see you guys next time.